you right now, back up.
For the past year, they've come to this abandoned strip mine, leaving very personal messages of grief and gratitude for the passengers and crew that fought the hijackers aboard United Flight 93.
Hundreds lit candles and reflected on the last 12 days and listened intently to the words of a woman who described seeing what is known as Ground Zero in Lower Manhattan for the first time.
In Escondido, California, choppers were making drop after drop of water under brush fires, getting dangerously close to homes.
3100 North 2nd Street became immersed in a cloud of black smoke tonight. Firefighters had their hoses trained on the old popsicle factory for much of the evening.
This was a night to hug wives, hold children, and keep loved ones close. These final hours are precious. Monday morning, the men and women of the 177th Security Forces Squadron will head to Iraq.
From around the country, faith groups came to join Virginia Tech students in prayer.
Bring this campus together, bind us in your love.
If the evidence bags carried from the crime scene are any indicator, there is plenty of evidence against the suspect.
The Oliphant Mill Dam is one of several that gave way last night. The power of the water flowing over it now is just a fraction of what downstream residents faced last night.
There was a small army of police on patrol around the stadium complex, both on the ground and in the air. Others were said to be on foot inspecting the woods, checking for any signs of the sniper.
My son bought season tickets, and in other words, life has to go on.
Barbecuing.
One. Police have alerted area churches and distributed copies.
It's upside down.
Pitchers groups 1 and 2, and the catchers, you're with me over here.
Horace Spencer III is 6'8" and has a big decision to make. Which school should he play for next year? Now, not which college, which high school. Horace Spencer is in the 8th grade.
Don't let him out, don't let him out.
His nickname is Kevin Bacon. We watched as a half dozen people armed with nets tried to capture Bacon. He zigged, zagged, and scampered. At last check, he was doing his own thing.
He's calling it the U-tow. Get it? U-tow? Plans to charge by the minute, not by the pound, and says he's really doing it for the exercise and because it addresses his objections to horse-drawn carriages.
To us, it's the purest form of carrying people around.
There was plenty of smooching and plenty of celebrating on Central Court tonight as 76 couples exchanged vows at halftime.
I do.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Outside and inside, the sounds of Christmas Eve ring loudly.
Who's it for?
Good girl.
A new coat to zip up for these North Philadelphia kids is cause for a spring in their step and, of course, a whole lot of smiles.
than 2 hours before the papal mass began, thousands of people poured into St. Peter's Square for the historic occasion. Then, at 6 p.m. Rome time, Pope John Paul II was wheeled to the altar to prolong applause. On this, the day before he will be elevated to the College of Cardinals, Archbishop Regali celebrated Mass in the centuries-old Church of Santa Susanna, the American National Church in Rome.
Peace be with you.
For Kinsey Lynch, running is a way of life.
For me, running is a great outlet to clear my head.
Every day he hits the trail, not knowing where it's going to take him. Then again, that's nothing new for the 18-year-old, who was born legally blind.
Amy and Eric Tasarchik were among hundreds who reached out to help George after his story became public. They're grateful to the SPCA for nursing him back to health.
With a wildfire in Rice Canyon just 4 miles away, the operators of Pacific Animal Productions managed to load up over 110 exotic animals on their trailers and cars with the help of their friends and neighbors.
16-year-old Matt Jones had been hearing impaired all his life. Despite that, he has been playing hockey since he was 5. Matt is a centerman who plays the finesse game and the physical game.
This offseason, Lytle got his pilot's license and was kind enough to take us along for a ride.